you think real heroes are only humans? What if I told you that some animals have saved people's lives? Sometimes, heroes don't have wings, don't wear capes, and don't even speak, but they save lives. Let's get to know 10 of these hero animals. Number 10, Dory. Dory was a giant Flemish rabbit from Cambridgeshire, England, who saved her owner, Simon Stagg, in 2004. Simon, who had diabetes, fell into a diabetic coma while watching TV. His wife, Victoria, initially thought he was just asleep, but Dory's unusual behavior, jumping onto Simon's chest and starting to thump, caught Victoria's attention and prompted her to call emergency services. This quick action by Dory helped save Simon's life. Number 9, Lulu. Joanne was alone in her vacation home in Pennsylvania, USA, when she suffered a heart attack and collapsed to the floor. She was unable to move, and no help was available. Lulu, realizing the emergency, broke her usual routine and went outside through the pet door into the street. To attract the attention of passing drivers, she lay down on the ground and played dead to make someone notice her. After several attempts, a driver finally stopped and followed Lulu into the house. The driver found Joanne unconscious on the floor and immediately called emergency services. Doctors stated that if Joanne had received help just 15 minutes later, she likely would not have survived. Number 8, Jumbo. Levon Merritt, a 5-year-old boy, accidentally fell into the gorilla enclosure at Jersey Zoo and lost consciousness. Jambo approached the child and positioned himself between him and the other gorillas, which was interpreted as an act of protection. He even gently stroked the child's back. When Levon regained consciousness and began to cry, Jambo and the other gorillas moved away, allowing the zookeepers to rescue the boy. This act by Jambo changed people's perception of gorillas, helping them to be seen as more gentle and social animals. Number 7, William. One day, while the babysitter was taking care of the child, William noticed that the child suddenly started choking. The parrot, William, who clearly heard the child's distress, began shouting and calling for help. William's voice was so loud and clear that the babysitter woke up and quickly saved the child from danger. This quick reaction from William ultimately saved the child's life. Number 6, the 3 guardian lions. In June 2005, in southwestern Ethiopia, an astonishing event took place that captured international media attention. A 12-year-old girl was protected by 3 lions, a story many described as miraculous. The girl had been abducted by 4 men who intended to force her into marriage, a practice that, unfortunately, still occurs in some parts of Ethiopia. After about a week of searching, the police found the girl, but she was not alone. 3 lions were with her. According to witnesses, the lions had chased off the kidnappers and then stood guard by the girl for about half a day, protecting her until the police arrived. Number 5. The Elephant Lifeguard. In one of Thailand's coastal areas, an 8-year-old girl who was on vacation with her family was saved during the tsunami by an elephant named Ningnom. This elephant, which was used for tourism in the area at the time, sensed the danger before the waves arrived. When the initial waves began to recede, a common sign before a tsunami hits, the elephant became strangely restless. As the massive wave approached the shore, instead of fleeing, the elephant lifted the little girl with its trunk and placed her on its back. Then, running in the opposite direction of the wave, it carried her toward higher ground, with the water rushing in behind them. Number 4. The beluga whale. In 2009, during a free diving competition at the Polar Land Aquarium in Harbin, China, a diver named Yang Yun was participating when she experienced a muscle cramp in the cold water and was unable to return to the surface. She was at risk of drowning when Mila, the beluga whale, noticed her distress. Sensing that something was wrong, Mila used her sensitive nose to help guide Yang to the surface. The whale pushed her upwards, saving her life. Mila's action was crucial in saving Yang Yan's life. Number 3. The protective whale. This refers to an incident in 2017 where a humpback whale saved a researcher named Nan Hauser from a potential shark attack. Nan Hauser was conducting research on humpback whales near the Cook Islands in the Pacific Ocean when she found herself in danger. A humpback whale, seemingly sensing the threat, swam close to her and began to nudge her with its body, pushing her towards the safety of her boat. The whale's intervention is believed to have been a protective measure, as a shark was circling the area. The whale continued to protect her until she was safely back in the boat, effectively saving her life. This remarkable act highlights the intelligence and potential protective behaviors of whales. Let's get to know the top 2 in this list. Number 2. The bear and the mountain lion. In 2012, Robert Biggs, a 69-year-old man from California, was hiking in the Whiskey Flats forest area when he was suddenly attacked by a mountain lion. The mountain lion unexpectedly pounced on him, knocking him to the ground. At that moment, Robert attempted to defend himself, but due to the lion's power and speed, it seemed he was in serious danger. However, in a surprising turn of events, a female bear in the vicinity intervened and attacked the mountain lion. The bear, using its strength and aggression, managed to drive the mountain lion away from Robert Biggs. After a brief struggle, the mountain lion retreated and quickly fled, This rare event was not only an astonishing example of protective behavior in the animal world, but also highlighted the unexpected power and challenges that can arise in the wild. After the incident, Robert Biggs suffered from minor injuries, but survived and safely returned home. Let's get to know the number one on this list. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And the number one on this list is the bodyguard dog. On January 2nd in Virginia, several burglars entered a house. One of the thieves fired a bullet at the father of the family, but immediately the family dog, Lefty, stepped in the way and the bullet struck him. It hit his right shoulder, causing injury. After surgery, fortunately, Lefty survived. Through his story, we learned just how devoted an animal can be. Which animal's act of heroism would you have liked me to mention that isn't on the list? Be sure to comment.